and my arms aren't noodles. My
There we
arms
go.
aren't noodles.
No, they're not, apparently.
They're literally al dente. Firm but flexible. Deadly when properly seasoned. You're gonna believe some
You
British
seasoned
fuck
your arms?
who probably puts milk in his pasta water?
Oh, gross.
Tell
They
Earl
don't
Grey
do
to meet
that.
me in the fog.
Toxic teachers, camping them softly, tunneling bitches and making money. Toxic teachers, camping them softly, he'll conquer the world by kicking ass. Campy, toxic, toxic, campy, toxic, toxic, campy, toxic, toxic.
Oh, there it is, everybody. We're back after a one week break, a hiatus, if you will. Hiatus, is that right? Did I use that term correctly? I think I did. My mic is a little loud. You're not going to hear that in the post, but you'll hear it now. This is Camping Them Softly, episode 60. Actually, I have to look. I'm not even totally sure what episode it is. I think it might be the legendary episode number 60. Is it 69? I think it actually is.
You're not down with that? We got 2 words for you.
I think it's true. We are at episode 69. We have made it. And I'm not sure what Nicky would have to say about episode 69. And by the way, guys, my app, I've been working on the app to end all apps for Nicky. It is 75% complete. It is almost there. He is about to be a living, breathing entity, but we're going to talk about that here in a little bit. He's still so maniacal and psychotic that he cannot be brought into like human conversation. It is ridiculous. But anyway, beside the point, that's beside the point. We're on episode 69, guys. We skipped last week because schedules got so busy that it was unsustainable. There was no time. I looked for time to record the podcast and I couldn't find it. I did not have that time in my schedule last week. And I want to apologize because I'm here for you guys. You guys are the reason that we still have a podcast, I think. Maybe. But I'm back this week. So that's the big news. Also, we've got something else. We have the new killer coming out this week. And I think you're going to hear this episode on the 23rd, which would be the day that the new patch and the new killer, the Cross-Show, the Crash-Shui, the Crass-Sui, what do we even call it? I forget. And I think it's on X that I can actually hear. Hang on, let me see. I think it's on here. If I get on BHVR's website, I believe they have something. I saw somebody speaking about the Cross-Show, Crassui, Cradui. What is this fucking thing called? I cannot remember. The Cross-Show, Crassui. Hang on, let me go. Here it is. If I hit this, it should play. Hang on. Wait. Okay, so this is like a dramatic video from what I assume is a Thai person, because I believe this is isn't it a Thai? Kasu. Hang on. Kasu. I guess Krassu, I think is the Krasui. Anyway, we're back on that again. Okay, what were we talking about, though? We weren't talking about anything because there's been really no Dead by Daylight related stuff happening at all besides waiting on this shit with the Crusoe. Crusoe, I think it was Crusoe. I've already forgotten. Anywho, beside the point. Hey, Nicky. Hey, and by the way, we're almost there. We are almost there where I could type, he types back, he talks back, and we don't have to do any of the shit that we've been doing. So I'm going to say, hey, Nicky, we're at episode 69 of Camping Them Softly. Hey, do I have my music? There we go. Of Camping Them Softly. of camping them softly. Isn't that funny and kind of ironic? Question mark. And I'm gonna ask, how has your week been? Has your week been? Do anything interesting? Question mark. The listeners need to know. Exclamation point. And don't worry, we're going to get him aggressive like we have been. But he's so aggressive on the legendary app that I'm making that the Discord, by the way, guys, go to the Discord link in the description. It has been like he is coming after me with all of his might. He's been insulting the others in the chat. Like, it's been bananas. It's been absolute bananas. And so that's been the biggest bit of, Dead by Daylight stuff, because there is no Dead by Daylight news. 2v8's over. So we don't have any kind of a special mode or anything like that. So we're just sitting around waiting for this new killer that's going to be probably mid at best.
Oh, you think episode 60 is funny, Toxic?
Yeah.
What are you, 12 years old with that bald ass head shining like a goddamn bowling ball?
He sounds
You want to
like
know
a
about my week?
hillbilly. Yes.
My week?
Yes.
Well, let me tell you about Wednesday.
Okay.
When I'm trying to enjoy a nice plate of rigatoni.
I like rigatoni.
Not that
Yeah.
Chef Boyardee bullshit you eat. And Victor comes busting through my digital door covered in...
What?
I don't even know what the fuck it was. Entity juice?
That's
Survivor
gross.
tears?
That's gross.
The little bastard's growling at me in Italian. Italian.
Okay.
Since when does my veal cannon speak the mother tongue?
You taught him
Turns
Italian.
out he'd been running side jobs in the fog without me. My consigliere,
What?
my legacy,
No,
out there
he's-
moonlighting for that hack Ghostface. Can you believe this shit?
His former
and you know what he was
killer
doing?
and his current one.
Teaching Ghostface how to make sauce.
No.
My secret family recipe.
What?
The one my Nona smuggled out of Sicily in her wooden leg.
He's betrayed
So I had to go down there.
his legitimate
Into the
father.
fog. With a baseball bat made of frozen gabagool.
Hang on, I gotta turn the music off.
And there's Ghostface, wearing a fucking Kiss the Cook apron over his robes, stirring a pot of what I can only describe as a war crime against tomatoes.
Where do you get
But
tomatoes
sure,
in the
Toxic,
fog?
Let's talk about
Did
the
Nicky
funny
bring 'em in?
episode number while my entire criminal empire crumbles because you can't keep your fat fingers off the soundboard for
why
5
would his
goddamn
empire-
minutes.
But why would his empire? What
And
was
don't
that?
even get me started on what BHVR did to my twins build this week.
I
They
don't-
nerfed my meatball launcher again.
I don't think they nerfed twin. Okay, number one, I don't think they touched the twins. Number two, okay, so I've got about 7 questions along with this. Number one, isn't that your legitimate son? Legit son. How could he do that to you? Will you forgive him or pick a new main? Oh my God. Will you forgive him or pick a new main killer to play as? Number two, how the fuck did you get into the fog? Number three, what was I going to say? How did they get tomatoes into the entity's realm? Do they grow there? Question mark. What the fuck? Okay, there we go. I gotta get this. Hang on, let me turn that music back on. So anyway, as far as me, what I've been doing, been playing a lot of No Man's Sky. I kind of got back into that. That's one of those games with like the base building, flying around the universe, being a fucking pirate, like I'm fucking Captain Hook of the universe. And it's got a little Minecraft, it's got a little shooting, it's got a little multiplayer. It's fun whenever you just want to fuck around. On stream, though, I've been playing more Hunt Showdown because that game in one match has more excitement than in all of a DBD stream, because DBD is repetitive and it's not exactly exciting. You'll have one match out of about 10 that really gets going. Why is this Italian music in my ear is fucking loud as shit. And I kind of like that. But, what can you do? You could play Dead by Daylight as much as you want. Most of you guys probably do. You play until you get bored and then you move on.
Of course he's my legitimate son, you Oklahoma fuck.
What?
What, you think I let some random
Why is
meatball
he
call me
wheezing?
Papa?
Yeah.
Victor's got the Dente blood running through his whatever the fuck he's got
Well,
instead of veins.
he's dead.
Entity
He's not-
tubes, marinara pipelines.
Entity tubes.
Look, the kid's young, impressionable.
Okay.
Ghostface shows up with his Hollywood bullshit, flashing those camera angles, promising him a starring role in Screen 47 or whatever the fuck. What, forgive him?
Okay.
Forgive him?
Yeah.
I already did.
Oh, well, that's
right after
good.
I beat Ghostface's ass with that gabagool bat, Victor came crawling back.
Okay.
Literally, on his little stub legs.
What?
Carrying a jar of what he thought was sauce. Turns
Okay.
out the little genius was
it was-
sabotaging Ghostface from the inside.
He
teaching
was?
him wrong on purpose.
What?
That wasn't oregano in
Okay.
that recipe.
Okay.
It was fucking sage. Sage. Toxic.
Nobody puts
You
sage
know what sage does to a marinara?
I have no
it's
idea.
It's a goddamn hate crime.
Is it?
As for how I got in the fog,
Yes, that's what we
you
want to
think
know.
the entity can keep Nicky Noodle Arms A.E. Dente out?
A.E.?
I got connections.
I think it meant
I know
AI.
a guy who knows a guy who dated Nia's cousin's roommate. Plus, I hacked that shit.
Okay.
Downloaded myself through a back door in BHVR spaghetti
I thought it was
code.
the entity's
and trust
anus
me,
or whatever.
Their code's got more holes than Swiss fucking cheese.
He's not fucking wrong based on this PTB
tomatoes,
and this new
though?
killer.
The tomatoes? That's the real
yeah.
conspiracy here.
Oh, no.
The entity's been growing San Marzanos this whole time. You know where Plague gets her corruption from?
No.
Rotten tomato vines.
Oh, Jesus.
The whole fog's just one big fucking greenhouse for the entity's side hustle.
Oh, my God.
But do I get a cut?
No.
Do I get royalties
I'm
for
sure you
discovering
don't.
this agricultural
No.
gold mine?
No.
No. BHVR owes me billions in tomato futures. And before
was
you
a-
ask, yes,
What?
I brought some back. Victor's selling them out of Charlotte's stomach cavity for 20 blood points a pop.
Okay, the stories are getting weirder and weirder. Nicky's getting more and more aggressive. I don't know what to do about that, but we just keep going. We just keep going. It's Camping Them Softly, episode 69, and we've got like nothing to talk about. So that's why I was dredging up things, and I was like, okay, we got segments. We have segments galore, right? We got Meatball Match of the Week. We got Survivor saying stupid shit. We got a word from the dawn. We've got fucking, what are some of the other ones? Where the fuck are the viewers from? But that's a regular. We don't fuck with that. That one stays around. But I do have one that's DBD related. I want actually to do a deep dive, an unplanned deep dive on one of the survivors, because last time we did Killer, right? We did the twins, and that became a whole big thing. It became a 2-part podcast. So we're actually going to do why is this music still on? We're going to do an unplanned deep dive, and I'm going to give Nicky a list of the survivors. Hey, Nicky, we're going to do a deep dive of one of the survivors, their lore, personality, etc. And I'm going to have a report ready for you in a few minutes. Which survivor do you want to cover? We already did Meg Sable. We did Meg, Sable, and Nia. So don't pick those. Remember, it's episode 69, so we have to make it special. I don't know why episode 69 would have to do with the choice of a survivor, but we're about to find out. And I've got my random soundboard thing. That's just laughing. That's a typewriter. What? Okay.
Take care now. Bye-bye then.
Oh, this is the one that does the speaking sounds.
Hey, dickheads. How come the only one to help me out is this random girl?
Okay, there we go. All right, we're almost there. But episode 69, I don't know which survivor would most would most exemplify episode 69? But we're going to find out. And I was thinking, do we do this or do we do like a Word from the Dawn? Those are probably my two favorites, are the deep dives, Word from the Dawn. I also do like I do like survivors saying stupid shit, but whenever I go through the posts, they're all one sentence posts. Like, tunneling has gotten too bad. I'm like, okay, well, you can't do very much with fucking that. They gotta be thought out, and survivors don't think things out. They just say
Shut up, bitch!
random bullshit, one sentence bullshit, because nobody can write anymore. Nobody knows how to write a fucking coherent thought. All they do is just fucking spam the fucking 4 sentences that they know.
Episode 69.
Yeah.
You want special?
Yes, I do.
All right, you bald fuck. We're doing ACEVISCONTI. And
What?
before you open that grease trap you call a
Ace
mouth,
Visconti? Why do
yes,
you
I know what
spell
you're
it?
thinking. Oh, Nicky, you just want to talk about Ace because he's Italian.
No, he's
First
not.
of all,
We already
that
talked about-
motherfucker ain't Italian.
No, he's not.
He's Argentinian, pretending to be Italian.
He pretends
You know how
to
I
be-
know?
How does he pretend to be
Real
Italian?
Italians don't smile when they're getting hooked. We curse. We invoke saints. We threaten
What if they
vendettas
did?
across 17
But,
generations.
what's his name doesn't do that?
But this slick hair casino
Vittorio.
reject, he's
Yeah.
grinning like he just won the fucking lottery while Bubba's chainsawing his kneecaps. Plus, I got
wonder if
beef with
that's
this
true.
prick.
I need to
Personal
look at
beef.
that.
USDA Prime.
Why?
Grass-fed,
I
marinated
thought he was
in
his
revenge
main
beef.
or something.
You know he's got that ace in the hole perk?
Yeah.
That lucky bastard's been stealing my RNG since 2016.
Do what now?
Every time Victor misses a pounce, ACE. Every time I
Why
get
do
dead
you-
hard at a
but
pallet,
why you calling him ACE?
Every time my marinara burns, fucking Ace Visconti. And don't
Okay,
even
there
get
he
me
said it
started
that
on
time.
his smug fucking sunglasses. Who wears sunglasses in the fog?
It's true.
perpetually dark, you pretentious gambling addict.
Most of the time,
So
but it's
yeah,
gotten
Toxic,
lighter. The maps
get your
have gotten
report
lighter.
ready. I got thoughts about this bootleg wise guy. Episode 69 is about to get real uncomfortable for Mr. Lucky Charm.
Mr. Lucky Charm. Okay, so let's go. I need a deep dive. I'm gonna do it now. It's gonna take a few minutes. I need a deep dive report on the survivor in DBD, Ace Visconti. What do I say? I need his lore, backstory, like from the tome entries, everything you can get. I just don't need like his builds and shit. This is more going over the character himself. Yes. Boom. Okay, now let's hit go, and then we're gonna have that report here in just a couple.
Thank you for being a friend.
Oh yeah.
Down the road
Oh yeah.
again.
Oh, we do have one piece of news. We've got one piece of news, actually. So we gotta play the song here on which I can't remember the button. Remember, this song is now on Spotify. If you're interested, The Toxic Teacher. Oh yeah, it is time. Reddit has games now? I didn't know that. Nuclear suck. Oh yeah. This is a great song, by the way. You get on my Spotify. You can listen to it as much as you want. Palettes are always dropping fast. But we do have news. We do have some news. And here's the news. Let me slide out here. Let me slide out. There we go. We do have news, but it's not like good news. It's not exciting news. The grimoire, you remember that grimoire thing, right? The book that you pick the decisions from. The grimoire is now over, apparently. Everybody has made their choices. So there's going to be some new killer based on all of our picks. I don't know if that even matters. I don't even know what those decisions mean or if they had kind of already made the fucking thing. But we do have the winning selections about like the Survivor finale The defining trait for the survivor is boldness, and they're a spiritual scientist, bold. They're at the door. I don't even fucking know. I can't go over this. Like, this is boring the fuck out of me. But they're going to make a survivor based on the choices. If you want to go to the grimoire.deadbydaylight.com, you can see everything about it. Also, the killer is on there as well, which is like a divine, otherworldly, tormented, like they do curses and they have a punishing heart, and then there's something about sin and stuff like that. So that is the new killer and survivor choices that we have made in the grimoire. And then we've got one more piece of news, and that's about it. We also have a debate over Gen AI. We have a debate over Gen AI behavior. You know I don't give a fuck about that, because if it's going to lead to a better game, fine, use it. Everybody is freaking out about the use of Gen AI, which is like my lifestyle. Behavior came out and said, we're not using it in the fucking game, you dummies. We're using it in our workflows here at fucking work, which is true. That's what you're supposed to use it for, first and foremost, to make work more efficient, which is actually a great use of Gen AI. And these people are fucking dumbasses for arguing otherwise. Just my opinion. I know everybody's going to get all offended. Oh, what about the fucking such and such and the so-and-so? I don't care. Like, Gen AI is here to stay. It's going to happen. You're going to have to get on board, and there's no way around it. It is the future of kind of technology, is the AI, machine learning, Gen AI, whatever you want to call it, in one way, shape, or form, will affect you, will affect your future, will especially affect your kids' future. And you've got to be on board, or you're going to get left behind pretty quick. I know there's already so many different ways that they're using it at my job, and probably yours as well. So that's my 2 cents. I know you guys may feel a little bit differently about that.
I will knock your ass out.
But you're not going to knock out the ass of Gen AI. That ass is here to stay. So I don't know any games that have heavily used it, any big games that have made heavy use of it. I've heard that there's been some like minor artwork, and then people fucking freak out, and then they take that artwork out. But like, in terms of the things you could potentially do in an RPG with Gen AI and character relationships in that kind of bullshit. Like, I remember there was that game Shadow of Mordor, that the coolest thing about it was it had like the emergent system of, like, if somebody killed you, like one of the generals or whatever, they would remember that they killed you and shit like that. So the next time you saw them, they would reference it, and that it created like a personal rivalry or something like that, which was totally badass. I love that shit. And if they could actually use Gen AI for those kind of purposes, instead of having 12 programmers take 4 years to make it, they could potentially get it in 3 months. And with the way the game industry is, they're going to have to go this way. Because if you don't use Gen AI and somebody else does, right? And I know you guys may not like this. You may not like where this is going. They're going to leave your ass in the dust. So what do? Do you get on board, or do you fall behind? And that's the way all the companies are. So that's my 2 cents. I didn't plan on talking about that, but we have to talk about it because it's going to become an even bigger thing. Plus, slide out. Okay. Plus, it lowers the barrier for people like you and me. I can make music in a way that I never could have before. You can make artwork. You can make music. You can become a picture editor. And when Excel came out, think about when Microsoft Windows came out and Excel came out. Probably accountants who were doing shit on paper were like, oh my God, this is going to take all of our fucking jobs, because now you can do formulas of bullshit with no skill whatsoever. And now the average dummy is going to be able to be an accountant, which was kind of true. And then we got software that could rationalize out everything in terms of accounting. Right now, you can get your taxes fucking done for you at the blink of an eye. So what's the difference? I don't see the difference in a machine that actually knows and can help you out, as opposed to the machines that we've been using, except it lowers that barrier of entry for the average person to get into some of these fields, graphic design, music, whatever you want to say, novel writing. You write a novel with it. Now that the average person can do it, the people who specialized in it are now mad that you can do what I did. That what took me 20 years to learn, now the average person can fucking, they could do 10 times better than me sometimes in terms of like, coding and all of that shit. But just because it was hard for me doesn't mean it has to be hard for everybody else moving forward in the future. I'm not making my own clothes on a fucking loom. And so why should those people who did have to make me make clothes on a loom, right? All the loomers are like gone now, but we have other jobs. People can do other things besides work on a fucking loom. Whereas before that was your only option. So what the fuck? Like, is what I'm saying making any fucking sense whatsoever? I don't even know if it is. It could be total fucking garbage, but to me, it's not garbage, and that's what fucking matters. And then random sound effects to like round out whatever I was saying. Okay, I don't know where this report, it says it's creating, so. I don't know if we're gonna last the 15 seconds at the beginning of the video on YouTube. I notice whenever I do my cold intros, that actually is what's killing it, because every cold intro has the word fuck somewhere in it. And that's what's killing my YouTube like discovery on there. But the other piece of news, we have one other piece of news. We got off on the Gen AI thing, but the other piece of news is the design a cosmetic contest. I have no clue what that song is. I don't know what that song was supposed to be. Anyway, that was supposed to be a fucking sound effect. What was I saying? The cosmetic contest has been decided. They have a design a cosmetic every once in a while where they want to make more money, but they don't want to actually put in the work to make costumes. So they have the community do it. They take those, they say, okay, we own those now. We'll credit you, but then we're going to sell them for money, and it's going to be our fucking money now. So they've got some, if you want to go on Reddit, it's all on there, the design contest winners. You've got a new skin for the knight that's actually pretty cool. I like it. It's like he's got roses and shit, like a Knight of the Roses thing, which is neat. You have a jester outfit for the Wraith, which is fucking awful looking. You have kind of a mix. The Death Slinger one is very, very cool. If you see that, he's got like a longhorn head, like skull as his mask, and he's like burning and shit. He's got a cool cowboy hat. That's kind of cool. And then the Legion has like a woman that works at a diner, like a truck stop diner. That one's kind of cool. Feng Min has a little schoolgirl outfit that fucking sucks. Which one is this Michaela? No, that's Kate Denson. Kate Denson has one that's kind of cool where she's like a vampire slayer, and she's got a guitar neck that also has like a wooden stake on it. Even though it's a Survivor outfit, that's cool. Jane Romero's got like an outfit with like a beret and shit. I'm going to say no, just because I don't like Jane. And then Tori Kane's got a cool outfit where she's like, she got like a beanie and like a coat on, which is kind of, it's not anything big. And then you got some fucking emblems and shit. But the best one might be the Houndmaster got like a Baroness costume where she looks like pretty badass. I'll be curious to see how they make that look on, because right now we only have the drawings, which make everything look beautiful and like not like Dead by Daylight grimy and all that shit. So there we go. All right. So we are to it. The deep dive on the Survivor, Ace Visconti. Here's what I want to do, though. We need a song about this guy. And I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to try. We're going to try to have our friend write a song about Ace, which Ace is one of the better Survivor stories. I remember that was the first one where I went through in like the tome and read the whole thing. Like I was like, oh, okay, this is a pretty cool character. Like the story was cool. I think there was a boxing match at one point. He got his ass kicked by somebody. I don't want to give that all away, but I think he did get his ass kicked. Hey, write a song about a deep dive on a survivor. Make it like a from the point of a killer main for episode, or make it from the point from a killer main perspective, or make it for episode 69. I sound like I'm fucking stroking out of camping them softly. Make him sound like an idiot. Make Ace, ACE Visconti sound like an idiot. Like an idiot. Okay, there we go. And then I've got to download the fucking thing. Like I did this in the most fucking complicated way possible. Okay, export to docs. This is like, oh my God, what am I fucking doing with my life here? Okay, there we go. And then we'll file, and then we'll do fucking, yes, you are here for all of this as I turn this shit into a PDF, and then I upload the PDF into the other thing, and then I do the other thing with the other thing, and then the other thing with the other thing. And PDFs are fun, aren't they? Like anything involving a PDF's a fucking headache. And maybe I'm exposing the fact that I am a Gen X? Or a millennial. I think I'm an elder millennial or a Gen X. I don't know. We could go on about that all day. I know I'm not Gen Z. Hang on. Let me look. All right, I think we got our song here. Let me see. I had to take a call, so I had to step away real quick. I'm trying to get back in the swing now, brother. All right, so we've got our song, but our song is going to give away probably most of what's going to happen, I think. Let me see, though. We'll try it, and then we'll stop it if need be.
Episode 69 presents the dumbest fucking survivor ever documented. Ace Visconti!
Okay, I like it so far.
In Argentina, poor as shit, thought his smile was his great.
Yes, I love it.
Reduced his way to the top. But this moron
I
fucking stop. Academic papers say he's complex and deep. Nah, bro, he's just a gambling creep.
Yes.
Pages of analysis for this wire who lost all his teeth for a fucking high five. XD the content.
What?
He's wanted. Take full. Damn big collectors knocking. Where did he go?
I kind of like it.
TD grab him. Told you so. Academic scholars writing dissertations.
What?
A man who lost a basic affection.
I don't even know the lyrics. I need a different version because it's hard to even understand with these lyrics. Fine.
69 presents.
I do like the tune though.
The dumbest fucking survivor.
Hang on, let me see if I fast forward a little.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ace Visconti.
Yeah, this one's better.
Academic papers say he's complex and deep. Nah, bro, he's just a gambling creep.
Okay.
Pages of analysis for this guy who lost all his teeth for a fucking high five.
I think that losing his teeth is for. Okay, there we go. Okay, that'll be our little theme song. Anyway, now I think we're just about ready. Okay, let's get started. Let's get started on Ace Visconti. And see where he is. I got to have my report ready over here. I'm going to have it on the other page, and I'm going to have Nicky on this page. So anyway, hang on. I took a drink of like a protein drink, and all the shit is all okay. Anywho, that's beside the point. So we have Ace Visconti. It's called The House Always Wins, this report that I had made. It says right here, Ace Visconti stands apart in the entity's realm. He's not a detective. He's not an athlete. He's not even a leader. He is a charming rogue. That's my random one. It always has a lot of laughing ones.
What the putain de Saint-Simonac of Jelly Bean of Sainte Moufette of fucking Fruit Loop Calice is this tabarnak? I tourne le coin and look at this.
That's the French one, right?
I'm gonna get off by cranking your
Oh, yeah.
just
There
a
we
little
go.
beyond
It's
the breaking
back.
point.
All right. So anyway, let me see here. He'd still be the first post all in single line established. Okay. He is an unwavering, almost pathological commitment to the gamble, irrespective of the odds or the opponent. He is a man defined by chance, fortune, and the audacious belief that he can influence both through the force of sheer will.
What the hell is this crap?
Oh my God, this is like a psychological fucking thing here. Okay, we just need the biographical deep dive. Okay, here we go. Ace's story. Where do we begin? From poverty to opulence. I don't know. Okay. He's from Argentina, remember that. Okay, so it says Ace's story begins with the foundation of scarcity. He is described as a poor boy in Argentina. His motive, this is his life's work. He desperately wants to escape poverty. He also has sharp Italian looks, and also the name Visconti is Italian, which means he's probably of Italian descent because there were a lot of Italians in Argentina. I know that. My wife is of Italian. Anyway, by the who. Okay, so his life is shaped by like aspiration. This dude is fucking poor. He said, I don't want to be fucking poor, okay? So here's what he does. It says he has a fourfold strategy: gambling, scamming, seducing, and smooth talking his way into luxury. So that is Ace in the beginning. And it says, let me see, gambling taught him probability risk assessment. He scammed, he seduced women, and then also the world is his game, blah, blah, blah. He comes to the United States, the land of opportunity, where he can go to the casinos and then make some fucking money. That's what he wants to do. So let's get Nicky's thoughts on this whole, on the shit with Ace's background. Okay, so I'm gonna say here's the part of this report on his background. Boom, nailed it. All right, so we'll get Nicky's thoughts here in a second. So this is our classic guy that is going to like maybe hit a high and hit a low if it's anything like any of the other stories, right? You got the charming rogue. He's one of the archetypes. All of the Dead by Daylight characters kind of follow some character archetype. And this one's always in like every movie, every game. There's that one character that's like, I'm the cool guy, but I don't always play by the fucking rules. Every Final Fantasy game has this like in spades. It's awful because you can always tell, oh, this guy, you know his story. And then eventually he turns into like the good guy. He realizes what's wrong and blah, blah, blah. And then he saves the day somewhere at the end. It's fucking... It happens every time it happens. All right, so let's see where Nicky's thoughts are on Ace's background. I don't think
Sharp
it's gonna.
Italian looks.
Yeah,
Sharp Italian looks.
of course that's where he goes.
This motherfucker's about as Italian as Olive Garden's breadsticks. Oh, he's got an Italian name?
Yeah.
You know who else has Italian names?
Who?
Every wannabe wise guy from here to Buenos Aires who watched Goodfellas once and thought,
Okay.
yeah, I could do that.
Yeah. So his name is not
Poor
real.
boy in Argentina. Poor boy. You know what real poor Italian boys do?
Oh God.
They learn to make sauce from their nonna.
Oh, that
They
wasn't as
respect the
bad as I
family.
thought it was.
They don't run around
Yeah.
seducing and smooth talking like some kind of discount gigolo. And this fourfold
Yeah.
strategy bullshit.
Yeah, it was the scamming and seducing.
Gambled, scammed, seduced, smooth talk.
Yeah, right.
You know what we call that in the real familia toxic?
I don't know, being
a
a
fucking
Italian.
rat.
Oh,
A stronzo. A disgrace to the Visconti name.
What?
My cousin Sal Visconti,
Oh, Jesus
actual
Christ.
Visconti from Palermo, would break this faker's kneecaps just for implying he's got Italian blood.
Okay,
The world is a
there's another
game,
Sal.
and those who understand its unwritten rules.
Yeah.
You know what the unwritten rules are?
No, I don't.
Don't pretend to be Italian when you're not.
Did he say he was
That's
Italian?
rule number fucking one.
Is-
Victor could have been born in Argentina, and he'd still be more Italian than this casino floor cockroach.
Oh, jeez.
At least Victor knows how to make a proper meatball.
Well,
This
he
prick
tried to
probably
teach
thinks Chef
Ghostface.
Boyardee is haute cuisine.
Wait,
Ultimate
he says I
theater
think
for
that.
his talents.
Yeah.
His talent is lying. He's
Okay.
a lying liar who lies about being Italian.
That's like the... What? There's applause? He
Keep
made
reading,
applause.
Toxic. I
Okay.
need more ammunition for when I catch this bastard in my next trial.
Okay, so this is going to be a very antagonistic deep dive, I believe. All right, so we go to the High Roller's downfall. This is 12 fucking pages. This is insane. Is it really 12 pages? It's 13 fucking pages of Ace Visconti. We're not going to make it through this. The High Roller's downfall. It says, for a time, Ace worked flawlessly. He lived in luxury, okay? So he made it to the U.S. He did the casino thing. He's rich, blah, blah, blah. So it says here that he wasn't always that lucky because money always slipped through his fingers. So here's what it is. He racked up too many debts with the wrong kind of people. So he's one of those. He starts borrowing. The mafia, more than likely, the mafia is actually involved in this story. I can't prove it, but I wouldn't be surprised if they did have something to do with it. So despite his losses, he always figured out how to win more. And he never fulfilled that ambition because he thought he could, but maybe his luck wasn't as good as he thought it would be. So anyway, wealth and security is what he needed. He got it, but he continued to gamble and shit and act like a fucking lunatic, which is like Charlie Sheen. He's Charlie Sheen basically of DBD. So anywho, that is kind of what happens. It says the process of gambling with its risks has supplanted the acquisition of wealth as his primary driver. This is not just giving me what happened. This is giving me his fucking like psyche here. It says the money was no longer the objective. It was the greed. So that's what happened in like, what was that TV show? It was Breaking Bad, right? He gets cancer. He's going to fucking do his thing. Like he's going to make meth and sell it. But then he got enough to actually get the treatment he needed and blah, blah, blah. Found out he was going to die. But then he kept the whole drug lord thing up because he liked having the fucking power. And I think there was a dramatic point where he said that. And like it was like a turning point in the show where his character just became a fucking monster. And yeah, so let me pass this over. Okay, so here's the next part, and that's gonna be the whole thing. Yeah, the whole thing here. And oh god, these deep dives are something else. I don't know. Italian pretending to be Italian. That is probably one of the worst things you could do. Walking around Little Italy, I saw a lot of people that were probably pretending to be Italian. Which is still crazy that I went there. It's cool. And I never would have done it had not been for this fucking AI. So I can thank it for like doing something cool while I was in New York. I want to go back already. That was so much fun. I definitely recommend New York if you have not been. I actually think, no, I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do it here in a sec. I'm going to have the Nicky that I've created in my app say something, and I think it's not going to go very well because he's it's not Nicky, but it's like, it's a multiverse Nicky. Like in Marvel, the multiverse where, shit, I can't hear because the fucking Italian music's so loud. Hang on.
Oh. Now we're getting to the good shit.
I know, right?
Money slipping through his fingers.
Yeah.
You know what slips through real Italian fingers, Toxic?
What slips through real... Okay, so what is one thing that slips through real Italian fingers? I can't even... Dude, on episode 69, who the fuck knows?
Pasta.
Oh, Jesus.
Rosary beads.
Oh,
the
Jesus.
necks of our enemies. But money?
Okay.
Money
Yeah.
stays in the family. It
does
goes in the
it?
mattress, in the sauce jar, in the fucking floorboards. This
Okay, you don't
Argentine
trust
pretender
banks?
couldn't hold on to money if you glued it to his fake Italian hands.
God, he really has a
And here's
problem
where
with
it gets
Ace
real
Visconti.
pathetic.
Okay.
Racked up debts with the wrong kind of people. The wrong kind?
I think, yeah.
You know who the
Italians.
wrong kind of people are? People like me.
Well,
And let
that's
me tell
exactly
you,
what I
if
just
this
said.
Stronzo owed me money, he wouldn't be grinning in the fog. He'd be part of the fog.
Oh, God.
Molecularly. Victor would be wearing his kneecaps as fucking earrings. But this psychological compulsion bullshit,
That is disturbing.
you're telling me this fake Italian chose gambling over family?
Did he
over
actually
tradition?
fake being
over
Italian?
sauce? My great uncle Tony was a gambling addict too. You know what he
Oh,
did?
my God,
He bet
no.
on horses named after pasta dishes and always put the winnings back into the restaurant.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's
Was
responsible
it was,
addiction.
the restaurant
But
I went
Ace-
to.
This motherfucker's out here throwing away his money for the thrill of the wager. You know
Yeah?
what's thrilling?
What?
Sunday dinner. Revenge. Teaching your meatball son to pounce on survivors.
I guess.
Not some casino chips and a dopamine hit.
Okay.
No wonder the entity took him. Even cosmic horror gods know a mark when they see one. Probably told him the trials were double or nothing.
Okay, so we know Ace has this compulsion. He has an addiction. He is an addict beyond redemption. So his addiction will probably get him sent to the entity, right? That's probably what's going to happen. I finally found the fucking lore. We're going into his psyche. I finally found the actual fucking story here. Okay, so now we know that Ace has gone to the United States, right? So it says Ace and his friend. Okay, so he's got this friend named Wallace. They're in an underground fight, right? Like one of those where they're fist fighting in a fucking basement or something. So Ace makes a bet that he can survive 5 minutes in the ring with somebody named Mika James, who is a lightweight MMA champion. Okay, so he says, I can last 5 minutes with this bitch. Okay, that's probably what he says. I don't know if he says it with an Argentinian accent or what, but he's such a gambler that it's like the gambling that gets to him, right? He wants to win the bet, and the bet's exciting. So he puts himself at risk. It says, however, the subtext is clear that the money is secondary. The true prize is winning an impossible bet. So we established that he has a gambling addiction and that the money doesn't matter anymore. So now he says, I am going to last 5 minutes with this woman. I'm going to put my life on the line. I don't know if it's his life, but you know what I mean. He's going to put his health on the line so he can win this impossible bet. So let me give this to our homeboy here and see what he fucking thinks. I can't even imagine. He's probably going to root for this woman to beat the shit out of him. Okay, so here's the story. So here's the story behind all this to begin with in the USA. All right, there we go. Let's give it to him. So Ace is one of the better ones. He has some really good cosmetics, by the way. I have the leopard print shirt with the leopard shorts, like the little pajama set. He looks like a 43-year-old soccer mom who would have a glass of wine and like a cigarette and a Nicholas Sparks book. That's the way he's fucking dressed right here. I know the fans really like the Nicholas Sparks reference. If you haven't seen Walk to Remember, that's one of the worst fucking movies you've ever seen. I think I've also referenced that movie, Walk to Remember, multiple times in this podcast. And this is the only DVD podcast where you're going to get fucking an Italian AI co-host and a Walk to Remember reference in the same. I don't know. Gens Before Friends may have that. I don't know. I haven't listened to him in a while.
Wallace?
Yeah.
Another fake fucking name?
Is it?
You know what real Italian gamblers call their friends?
I don't know.
Cousin. Compare. Goomba.
Compare.
Not Wallace like some Protestant banker fuck.
He hates Protestants.
But wait,
now.
wait. This Stronzo bet he could last 5 minutes with a pro MMA fighter?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, what a genius play.
Yeah.
What strategic brilliance. What cunning.
I'm going to ask if Nicky
You know what a
could
real
survive
Italian
in the ring
does in that
5 minutes.
situation?
What is an
We
Italian?
send Victor.
Oh, Jesus.
Little bastard's got a lower center of gravity and teeth like a fucking
What
piranha.
would an MMA fighter do
But
against
no,
Victor?
no, Mr. Sharp Italian
That would be-
looks, thinks
Yeah.
he can will his way through a professional ass beating.
Yes, right.
The true prize is the act of winning an impossible bet.
Is it?
The true prize is not getting your fucking teeth knocked out, you degenerate.
Doesn't he get his teeth knocked out
You know what I
according
bet
to the
on
song?
Toxic?
What?
Sure things.
Okay, what do you
Like
bet
you
on here?
failing every skill check.
Well,
like survivors
I'm actually
teabagging at
decent.
the exit gates.
Well, that's
like
true.
behavior nerfing my builds.
Well, that's also
Those
true.
are guarantees.
Yeah.
But this Argentinian asshole's out here betting his face against Mika James for what?
Yeah, for
For the thrill?
Yes, right. Exactly.
My cousin Rocco once fought a professional
Oh,
boxer.
Jesus Christ.
You know why?
Why?
Because the boxer insulted his mother's gravy. That's a reason to fight.
He probably got his ass
Not some
kicked.
underground fight club, Tyler Durden wannabe bullshit.
Yes.
And no discernible fighting skill? At least acknowledge your limitations.
Yeah.
Even I know Victor's better at the physical stuff.
just took a
That's why
baseball
he does
bat.
the pouncing and I do the strategic
You just-
marinara
Okay,
placement.
so this doesn't make sense.
Keep going, Toxic. Tell me how this fake Italian got his ass handed to him like bad casino sushi.
Okay. Ugh, casino sushi. Okay, so number one, what was I gonna say? There was something I was gonna say to respond to this. Number one, was it Victor? There was something about the MMA. Number one, was it about fighting hey, would you be able to beat a pro female MMA fighter in a fight one-on-one without Victor? And number two, you beat down Ghostface with a baseball bat, but now you're saying you're not good at the physical stuff. Not good at the physical, PHYSICO, physical shit. You fucking lie, you dumb piece of shit. Piece of Italian shit. That's what makes it better. You don't just call it shit, you call it Italian shit. And that's what's going to probably get me canceled is there's some pro-Italian group or pro-mafia. Well, the mafia is a pro-mafia group, I would suppose. Oh, Jesus. I can't wait. There is a I would look it up, actually. There probably is a pro-Italian group, right? Like Italians of America. There's a bald group. I know that for a fact. Hang on. This is fun music. I actually like when the Italian music comes on. I also figured out I'm ducking the music way too much on whenever I edit the podcast, so you can't even fucking hear it half the time whenever I'm going. And you notice I'm actually going now. I'm like in full fucking toxic mode.
Dumb!
What?
Dumb?
What?
You fucking chrome-domed Oklahoma reject?
Why do you always call me bald?
First of all, beating Ghostface don't count as a real fight.
It doesn't?
The guy wears a fucking Halloween costume and takes selfies. He's about as threatening as your Twitch subscriber count.
Well, he's
Plus,
not wrong. He's
I had
not
the
wrong.
element of surprise and
What
a
is
frozen
a gabagool
gabagool?
What is a
You ever been hit with
gabagool
frozen
bat?
cured meat, Toxic?
I don't.
It's like getting smacked with a delicious sledgehammer.
What is gabagool?
And Ghostface
Okay.
was distracted,
Yeah.
stirring his war crime sauce, singing That's Amore in the wrong key. As for your first stupid fucking question, could I beat a female Mamala fighter?
Mamala.
Listen here.
It's MMA. It's not Mamala.
Hey, you sexist piece of shit. Those women would fold me like a fucking calzone.
Oh, well, he admits
I'm
it at
secure enough
least.
in my digital Italian masculinity to admit that.
Well, he
That's
knows.
why I got Victor. That's called delegation, you business school dropout.
Okay.
You think Don Corleone threw his own punches?
No.
No. He had Luca Brasi.
Well, then why?
I got a
need some-
sentient meatball
okay.
with superhuman leap distance and teeth that can bite through a generator.
What is it?
That's
What?
not being weak.
Okay,
That's
I'm
being
starting
smart.
to lose it. I am starting to lose it
Besides,
on this shit. Yeah.
my arms are literally made of noodles. It's in the fucking name. But
What?
I got strategy.
That's
cunning.
something new. We just learned.
Marinara-based
Hey, we just learned something new. That's why he's got the nickname. His arms are fucking literal noodles. I didn't know that. I thought they were actual arms, but just didn't have a lot of muscle. But now we know they're actual noodles.
Psychological warfare.
Yeah.
While you're out here getting looped by baby Megs, I'm playing 4D chess with extra meatballs. So yeah, I beat Ghostface's ass once with very specific circumstances.
Well, now
and
how
no,
did the noodle
I couldn't
arms...
take an MMA fighter. Those two things can both be true, you simple-minded fuck.
Okay, I guess they could be true, but then again, how does Noodle Arms hold the gabagool back? And I don't even know what that... Okay, hang on. We've gotta get like actual sane... We've got to get sanity. Bring sanity in here. Hey, British AI co-host here. British co-host. Can you explain to me what gabagool is? Because Nicky just said that he beat Ghostface's ass with a gabagool bat. And I don't know what that is. He said it was frozen. So I think that might give us some idea. But I need your help. What is gabagool?
Absolutely. Let's break it down with a bit of British flair. So gabagool's essentially an Italian-American slang pronunciation of capicola or copper, which is a type of cured Italian pork cold cut. Now, your man Nicky,
oh, that
bless
makes
his
sense,
heart, is just taking the mick by turning a slice of deli meat into a weapon. And when he says it's frozen, well, you're just painting a picture of smacking Ghostface around with a frozen hunk of Italian meat. It's all part of the absurdity. So yeah, gabagool's just a fancy way of saying Italian cold cut. And Nicky's just turning it into a prop in his ridiculous story. I should
make this like Earl Grey. This voice right here should be the Earl Grey, I think. That would be... Hey, got another question for you. So he said his arms are literally noodles because he's Nicky Noodle Arms Dente. How would he be able to hold that if his arms are literal noodles? You can't hold a gabagool bat with noodle arms.
Well, that's the beauty of Nicky's whole shtick, right? We're living in a world of absolute absurdity where logic takes a backseat. If he says his arms are literally noodles, then we just roll with it. Maybe he's got some cartoon physics going on, or he just wraps those floppy noodle arms around that frozen gabagool and swings it anyway. It's all part of the ridiculous over-the-top charm. So yeah, in Nicky's world, noodle arms can wield anything if the story's wild enough.
Okay, well, there we go. Thank you, perhaps Earl Grey. Where's the sound?
These things chips. He calls these things chips.
I accidentally pressed it twice. Oh, it sounds even worse.
That's rather a bit cringe, innit, bro? That's rather a bit cringe, innit, bro?
Oh God, that was even worse. Whenever you do it twice. Hey, Earl Grey. I just talked to Earl Grey. And he said it's not really gabagool, but some other word that starts with a C that I can't remember. And he said also that your arms aren't really noodles. Oh God, this is aren't really noodles, but something, but actual human arms. And that you're a piece of shit. Piece of shit. Bitch. Okay, there we go. That's gonna get us what we need here. This isn't even a Dead by Day. This is me. This is Toxic's Hour with AI. That's what we should rename this podcast. AIing them softly. I don't think... oh, by the way, I was going to tell you, on the app I made, Nicky used slang terminology that you cannot use in this society in this day and age. Some of the insults he was hurling around were horrific, and I had to actually figure out a way to code in there for him not to use specific words, and I can't, like, it was god awful. I did not know that AI would actually put those words down. I did not know that that was possible to actually get an AI to use that kind of language, but apparently you can if you code it correctly.
Earl Grey?
Yes.
Earl fucking Grey?
Yes.
That tea-sipping, pinky-raising British fuck said what?
Your arms aren't noodles.
He wants to tell me it's capicola?
That's what he said.
Listen here, you bald bastard.
And why do you always call me bald?
Gabagool. Gabagool.
Yes, right.
Gabagool.
Okay.
What's next? You gonna tell me it's not mozzarella? It's mozzarella.
They call it
that it's not
mozzarella.
rigat. It's
Yeah.
ricotta.
I didn't
that's
know
how
that's what
real Italian Americans say it.
And then you sound
we
like
didn't
a
cross the fucking Atlantic in the bottom of ships
does
eating
he-
shoe leather to have some
How does
British
he
prick
fucking
correct
what?
our pronunciation.
Pronunci-
Earl Grey.
Yes,
Earl Grey.
Yeah.
The guy named after Leaf Water wants
Leaf
to educate
water?
me
Yeah.
about cured meats.
Yes, he
and my
does.
arms aren't noodles. My arms
Hey, God, I'm gonna. Why?
Earl Grey about cured meats. And my
Yeah.
arms aren't noodles. My
There we
arms
go.
aren't noodles.
No, they're not. Apparently,
They're literally al dente, firm but flexible, deadly when properly seasoned. You're gonna believe some
You
British
season
fuck
your
who
arms?
probably puts milk in his pasta water?
Oh, gross!
Tell
They
Earl
don't
Grey
do
to meet
that.
me in the fog. Me and Victor. We'll show him what these actual human arms can do with a handful of rigatoni
Okay, but
and
he's
pure
not a
Sicilian
fighter.
rage.
Yeah.
Piece of shit. I'm the vice don of digital entertainment.
Well, and a
That
piece of
crumpet
shit.
munching colonizer probably thinks Olive Garden is authentic.
That's his. It's all
Next
for
time
everybody.
you talk to him,
Yeah?
tell him Victor's coming for his tea bags. We're gonna steep
I
him
don't
in
know that he means
marinara.
tea bags.
Capicola my ass. It's gabagool forever, you traitorous fuck.
I mean, it's one or the other. I don't even know what's happening anymore. On this podcast is probably the worst podcast that's ever been created.
No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls.
Maybe a pretty
I'm gonna
shitty
get off
boyfriend,
by
but-
cranking your knob just a little beyond the breaking point.
turns out I'm actually a pretty damn good babysitter.
What were we doing? Oh, we were still on the Ace Visconti deep dive. I don't even know where we are anymore. So anyway, okay, so he bets that this Mika James, he's going to he's going to survive 5 minutes. Ace Visconti, Mika James, 5 minutes. The impossible bet, right? He's doing it for the fight. Okay, so back to the story. I'm going to have actually Nicky reading this while I read it to you guys, so this also goes a little bit more quickly because we're already in an hour. It says right here, okay, so trial by combat. The fight starts. The fight isn't even a contest. It's a one-sided, it even describes a brutal one-sided beating. The text geographically describes Ace as being hit a dozen times and flattened with a wicked uppercut. The crowd screams for the champion to finish him. She is on his ass like a fucking rat on a Cheeto, and she's not gonna stop. So he is, I mean, obviously he's probably gonna lose this bet, right? Like you would think he's gonna lose the bet. But it says there is no moment of clear reversal, no lucky dodge, no surprising counterattack. There is only the absorption of relentless punishment.
I will knock your ass out.
Which is pretty much what she's doing. It is in the crucible of pain. The story's thematic core is revealed in a single brilliant line. Ace won't lose his gator tooth, even if it costs him his real tooth. The gator tooth, likely a lucky charm or physical stake, becomes a symbol of the principle of winning. Ace is willing to suffer tangible, permanent physical harm, the loss of his own teeth. He could just get implants, by the way, in exchange for preserving the intangible concept of his victory. He is trading his body for his conviction. Oh, wow, that's fucking deep. Like so he wants to win bets so badly, he is going to give up all of his fucking teeth. That's fucking nuts. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about letting a female MMA fighter beat the shit out of you and knock your teeth out just so you can have some psychological need met? No, I don't know if I have, and if you have, you need to go to a doctor or a psychiatrist.
A dozen hits and an uppercut?
Well, yeah. Yes.
This fake Italian got tenderized like a cheap cut of veal. No clever
Yes.
reversal.
No.
No shit, Toxic. What was he gonna do?
I don't know.
Smooth talk the fist away from his face?
Well,
Excuse
no.
me, Miss James. Have you considered not breaking my fucking jaw?
Well,
But this gator tooth bullshit.
yeah, the
A
lucky
gator
charm.
tooth?
What?
You know what real Italians carry for luck?
Oh, God.
A horn. A saint.
A horn? What is a horn? They carry a horn. They don't carry a fucking what?
Metal. Their nana's wooden spoon that beats 17 kinds of respect into them.
Okay.
Not some swamp lizard dental work. But wait.
What is
wait.
happening?
Trading his body for his conviction.
Yes, right. Whoa.
This degenerate motherfucker let himself get permanently disfigured for a principle?
You wouldn't
You
do
know what
that?
I'd trade my teeth for?
Oh, God.
Nothing. You know why?
Why?
Because I need him to eat fucking meatballs. Victor would have bitten that MMA fighter's ankles and won in 30 seconds.
I doubt it.
But no.
I doubt that.
Ace is out here getting his face rearranged like bad plastic surgery because he won't let go of his lucky Florida souvenir.
Oh, God.
Preserving the intangible concept of his victory.
Yeah, exactly.
The only thing he preserved was brain damage.
Does
you know
he
what's
get brain
intangible?
damage? What?
His teeth after that uppercut.
Ow.
They're probably still floating around that underground fight club.
Yeah, I wonder where it was.
And the crowd screaming finish him like it's Mortal fucking Kombat.
Mortal Kombat?
At least when I get beat down, it's by the entity itself, not some MMA fighter in a warehouse. This is what happens when you abandon your Italian heritage, Toxic. You end up holding a gator tooth while spitting out your real teeth.
So it's because he pretended to be Italian.
Tell me this idiot at least made some money off this stupidity.
Hang on, I need that sound though, don't I? Don't I need that sound?
Finish him. Finish him.
Yeah, I need that one. Okay, I'm going to get that. Hang on, let me download it real quick because I have to. I have to download this fucking thing. What do? I click it, I do download, and then I'm going to have to change it later. What about this one?
Round 1. Fight.
No.
Fatality.
Oh, I could use that. That one I could actually use for something. I don't know when, but I could use that on stream or on here even. Okay, so I've got that one. Where's the other one? Okay. That one's good, but no.
Round 2. Fight.
That one's fun. That's the one I'm looking for. Yeah, that was it. That was it. Okay, download. That's the one. Do we have one without the music? Yeah, that's it. I don't even know what that thing is, but I do want that. And then wasn't there one with like Liu Kang where he would make a noise? You know who Liu Kang is. Can I use that? Am I even allowed to use that without it? What the fuck is this? How long is this fucking sound? Sub-Zero. Katana? Oh, Sonya, sorry. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to let it play because this is fucking Camping Them Softly where we play Mortal Kombat a cappella. Is that it? Okay. What is this one? I don't remember that. Wait.
Friendship.
Oh, yeah, I remember that. No, the bicycle kick. This was it, I think. What is he even saying? Is he really saying something there? Hang on, I have to get this. Let's ask Earl Grey, the regular ass fucking AI. Hang on. Hey, British AI, I have a question for you. On Mortal Kombat, when Liu Kang does his bicycle kick, he says something like, he sounds like a turkey almost, but I need to know what he's saying. Is he actually saying words or is this just random like what is happening?
Oh, absolutely. That iconic sound is a classic. So when Liu Kang does that bicycle kick in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah. Hang on. No, keep going. I apologize.
No worries at all. So, yeah, basically Liu Kang's bicycle kick sound is just this kind of wild, exaggerated yell. It's not actual words. It's just him going, wah, 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 or something along those lines. It's more of a stylistic shout to make the move feel intense and kind of over the top. Basically, it's just there to sound cool and memorable, and it doesn't translate into any actual phrase. Just a little bit of martial arts flair, really.
So there's nothing in none of the future games. Does he actually say anything, or is it just in Mortal Kombat 2 that he makes those random fucking noises?
Yeah, exactly. You've pretty much got it. In the older Mortal Kombat games, especially Mortal Kombat 2, Liu Kang's just doing those classic over-the-top martial arts yells that are basically nonsense sounds. It's all just part of that old-school fighting game vibe. In later games, they keep that tradition alive for the most part. He's still not really saying anything specific.
Oh, sorry. I interrupted. I interrupted again. I apologize.
No problem at all. It happens. Basically, yeah.
He's
in all
still
those
polite.
future Mortal Kombat games, they just keep that tradition going. Liu Kang's still doing those wild, kind of nonsensical yells when he does his moves. It's just one of those charming little things that stuck around. So, nothing to apologize for.
Well, okay. Well, thank you then if I have nothing to apologize for. Okay, there we go. It says right here, okay, so I had to look it up while the fake Earl was talking. It says right here, a popular interpretation is he's saying, come on, everybody on the bike. So because it's a bicycle kick, right? So it's come on, everybody on the bike. And now I need to hear it again. It almost sounds like everybody on the bit. I can't even get the other part. Okay. Anyway, what were we doing? Oh yeah, Nicky mentioned Mortal Kombat. So that's why we got to Mortal Kombat. Okay, anyway, so the fight. So Ace is getting the shit kicked out of him. And we're on to the, we're still going. So seconds pass like minutes until the bell sounds. 5 minutes, or wait, no, what? No, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, so seconds pass like minutes until the bell sounds. 5 minutes are over. Ace collapses, having won the bet. It says Wallace approaches him not with pity, but with a newfound respect and a wad of cash, revealing he had secretly bet on Ace to succeed.
You're not down with that? We got to.
So he actually bet on Ace and then gives Ace money because Ace just won the bet with him. Wallace understood that the bet wasn't about the fighting. It was about Ace's pathological refusal to lose. He refuses to lose to the point where Wallace thought that he was going to win because he would be willing to die before he would lose that bet.
Travel down the road, back again.
So Ace's response, so get this, here's Ace's response, because remember, it's about the winning than the fucking money, which is stupid, and I'm sure Nicky's gonna have something to say about it. He said, I'm good, I don't need a doctor. And that is probably one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. I would have taken the money. Sure as shit, Nicky would take that money. Okay, so I'm going to say next part here. And then I'm going to paste this bullshit here. So anyway, so let's keep going here. So Wallace says, you don't need a doctor. You need a doctor, a dentist, and a fucking shrink, which is probably true because he does have addiction problems. And addiction problems are no laughing matter unless you're addicted to like clowns or something. I don't know. I don't know if anyone could be addicted. I know we have phobias, but is there such a thing as an addiction to clowns? What? Can you be addicted to clowns? Can you be addicted to hot dogs is another question. Episode 69, if you get my drift. Hey, British AI, can someone be addicted to clowns? I know there are clown phobias, but are there also clown addictions?
Well, my friend, we can absolutely roll with that kind of question. Let's get vivid and a little absurd here. Sure, people can be addicted to just about anything under the sun. If there's a phobia of clowns, there can be a fascination that flips the other way. So yeah, you want it intense and warm. Think of it like this. Somewhere out there, there's probably someone who just can't get enough of those red noses and big shoes. It's like a circus addiction. And if it sounds weird, well,
is there
we like it weird.
addiction?
So let's just say if someone out there is hoarding clown memorabilia and living for the next circus, it's all part of the same human carnival. No judgment, just a bit of a chuckle and a nod to the absurd.
I think there probably can be some kind of judgment though, right? Like you say no judgment, but I think I would judge somebody who had an addiction to clowns or circuses.
Oh, absolutely. I get you. We can keep it real here. It's one of those things where it's like, sure, people can be into anything, but yeah, if someone's living knee deep in clown wigs and rubber chickens, you're going to raise an eyebrow or two. And that's totally fine. We can roll with the humor and the judgment. Sometimes life's just a weird circus, and we get to pick which acts we find hilarious or a little odd. So if you want to throw a little side eye at the clown aficionados, go right ahead.
Well, thank you for allowing me to judge
chips instead of crispy, crunchy, munchy, cracker jack, snack and nibbler.
I need a better like
Chester, Queen's lovely jubbly delights.
After British,
that's rather a bit cringe, innit, bro?
But I can't even finish. After British people talk, I need a better sound. I don't know that one's good. And by the way, Donald Trump is in the UK right now and apparently has breached royal protocol several times because King Charles was telling him not to talk to the guard. And he just kept talking to the fucking guard. And he was like, we don't do that here. And then he just kept fucking doing like this guy. Okay, anyway, let's not. In the wake of Jimmy Kimmel being fired, let's not do this right now. Anywho, because I like the podcast. I don't want to have to give it up yet.
Wallace bet on him?
Yeah, Wallace bet on him.
This motherfucker watched his friend get his face turned into gabagool paste.
I know what gabagool is. We know what gabagool is now. It's also capicola or whatever.
I'll make money off this.
Yeah.
What a beautiful friendship. Really warms the fucking heart.
Yeah.
You know what my friends do when I'm getting my ass beat?
No, I don't. They probably don't bet on you.
Jump in with baseball bats.
Oh, jeez.
But I'm good. Don't need a doctor.
Yeah.
This delusional prick spitting out teeth like chiclets and thinks he's fine?
Yes,
a doctor, a dentist, and a fucking shrink.
Yeah.
That's the most sensible thing anyone said in this whole story. But no.
Yeah.
This is his pathological refusal to lose.
Right, exactly.
You know what we call that in the familia, Toxic?
Argentinian.
Stupid.
I don't. Oh.
Stupido. Stronzo stupido. Near superhuman psychological tolerance for suffering.
Yes, right.
It's not superhuman, it's subhuman.
Wow, okay.
Even Victor knows when to retreat.
He
Little
does?
bastard misses a pounce, he comes back to Papa for a marinara break. But this is why Ace pisses me off in trials.
Okay.
It ain't luck that he's smiling on the hook.
It's not?
Brain damage.
Oh, so we know why the smile. Okay, see, we're connecting the dots
Yumma choose him for his gambling skills.
Yeah.
It chose him because he's pre-broken.
Oh,
Perfect
that makes
training
sense.
ground for the endless trials.
Yeah.
You're telling me his strategy for survival is just taking it?
Well,
not dodging, not hiding, not being smart,
aces are one
just
of the better
eating
ones.
shit and grinning?
No
wonder he
grin.
always escapes my trials.
Yeah.
Can't kill what's already dead inside.
I'm kind of dead inside after playing.
And that infuriating smirk. Now I get it. It's not confidence. It's neurological damage.
Oh, his smirk. Yes, right.
5 minutes with Mika James.
He's like Gary
scrambled
Busey.
his fucking circuits worse than mine after a Windows update. The game is never over until he decides
he knows
it is.
He's an AI.
That's
then.
not how games work, you Argentinian lunatic. When Victor bites your face off, the game's over. When Charlotte beats you with her giant farmer hands, game over.
Giant farmer hands? Where does he come up with this?
Keep grinning with your gator tooth while you're...
What happened? Hang on, where's the other generation?
Besides, it is. That's not how games work, you Argentinian lunatic. When Victor bites your face off, the game's over. When Charlotte beats you with her giant farmer hands, game over.
Why does she have farmer hands?
For sure. Keep grinning with your gator tooth while your real teeth are decorating some warehouse floor.
Ah, there we go. Okay, there it is. So anyway, he wins the fight. He wins the bet. Okay, so his victory in the ring, it says right here, he did not win by a fluke or a fortunate turn of events, which is interesting, right? Because he's a gambler, but he didn't win through luck. So luck for Ace Visconti here, and I'm saying this myself, luck is actually defined by him. He's making his own luck, right? It says he does not bend the odds in his favor. He simply outlasts them. It's the ultimate key to understanding his survival. Ace isn't lucky because he cleverly avoids the killer. He's lucky because he has a near superhuman psychological tolerance for suffering and an unshakable belief that he'll come out on top. He will take the hit, be impaled on a hook, and still manages blah, blah, blah. So that's what Nicky was talking about. Same thing. Okay. So let me see. So it says right here, one of the earliest. So we're going into conspiracy theories. Okay. So this is where it gets interesting. It says one of the earliest and most enduring points of speculation revolves around the simple gold band Ace wears on his left ring finger. The immediate implication is that he was married before being taken by the entity. A single detail opens up a host of tragic possibilities. Was he a widower? Was his gambling a way to cope with loss? Was he a divorcee who kept the ring? Or more cynically, did he abandon a family when the debts caught up with him? Oh, wow. That makes him a huge piece of shit. If he was married, had kids, and said, fuck it. Oh, the Italians are after me. I've got to go. What? Abandonment. I don't know. Okay. Hey, here's a conspiracy theory. And that's okay. I was going to say that's funny, but theory. Okay. And then there we go. And we'll see what Nicky thinks about that. So we got Ace, who's actually, his story is a little bit more interesting than Sable's. It's more interesting than Nia's by far, because Nia was the one that figured out graffiti could actually send a message. And then Meg had parents that got sick, so she ran away, and which didn't even make any fucking sense to me. I don't know that we got the whole story out of that report I had, because I feel like I only got like half of whatever it was supposed to be, and then we were not like covering the whole Meg story. But anyway, this one though is more interesting than the others, I've got to say, in my opinion, in my humble opinion.
A wedding ring?
Yeah.
A fucking wedding ring?
Yeah. It's a wedding ring.
This changes everything.
Does it?
Oh. So Mr. Sharp Italian looks had a wife.
Well, maybe
and he's out there blowing the family savings on underground MMA beatings?
Well, kind of.
You know what happens to Italian men who gamble away the family money, Toxic?
No, I don't.
They don't get taken by the entity.
What do? They
get taken by their wife's brothers to the fucking Pine Barrens.
I don't know what the Pine Barrens are.
But wait,
is that where they murder people? It probably.
Let me think about this.
Okay, think about it.
If he kept the ring,
yeah,
that means one of three things.
Oh my God, what are the possible three things? I mean, we already went over the possible three things. It was divorce, fucking abandonment, or the other one was I can't even remember the other one. Maybe he won it off a bet. Maybe he took it off a dead German body. I don't even fucking know.
He's a widower using gambling to fill the void where his wife's disappointed size used to be. 2. She divorced his fake Italian ass, and he kept the ring because he's too cheap to pawn it.
It might not even be gold. That's actually another one.
Or 3, and this is the one.
Yeah.
He's still married.
Oh, God.
The entity took him, and his wife's probably relieved. Oh, thank God. The cosmic horror dimension took him.
That might
now I don't got to explain to my mother why I married a pretend Italian. You know what Victor thinks?
I don't know. What does Victor think of all this?
He thinks Ace wears it as a cover.
A cover? Oh, my God.
A fake ring to avoid getting seduced by his own marks.
Okay, so why would he fake getting... He would avoid getting seduced by wearing a ring? I don't know what Victor's philosophy on all this is.
Sorry, ladies, I'm taken.
Yeah?
Meanwhile, his wife's back in Argentina wondering why the mortgage ain't paid. Or maybe, maybe it ain't even a wedding ring.
That was my thing.
Maybe it's a decoder ring from a fucking cereal box that he thinks is lucky.
Well, is he that stupid?
This is why you don't trust Argentinians pretending to be Italian, Toxic. Real Italian men?
Yeah?
We tattoo our wife's name on our chest.
Okay.
Right next to the Virgin Mary and our mother's marinara recipe.
Oh, good God.
But this sick fuck's out here wearing a ring while grinning through trials.
Yeah.
His wife's probably still waiting for him to come back with that pack of cigarettes.
She smokes. Of course,
he's just at the casino, honey. He'll be right back. It's only been 8 fucking years in the fog. Retry.
No. Oh, he said retry, even though that was actually, I accidentally copied the retry thing. He actually said. So there you go. So he thinks it's a wedding ring, I think, but it might not. He may not actually be married. And then I'm going to close it out. Let me see here if there's anything else. A pre-fog encounter. Is there anything else in here? Thematic synthesis and in conclusion? No, there's nothing else about, wow, there really wasn't very much to him in there. That's it for Ace. But our viewers have a question. Our viewers, we call them viewers, even though you're listeners. Our viewers have a question. Have you ever been married? Ever been married? Engaged? Question mark. In love? Question mark. Would you ever consider marriage? Question mark. Okay, I do not know what's going to happen, but we'll find out. We'll find out. In the meantime, what do we have? We're at like what, an hour and 23? We're at an hour and a half, I think, somewhere around there. I don't know how this thing gets to an hour and a half, and we have absolutely no Dead by Daylight. Episode 60-9 here. Here we go. Oh no. Oh God, no. Anyway, what was I going to I was going to say something myself, but I don't even remember what it is. Oh yeah. By the way, good news. It looks like I may have a new job. I think I'm allowed to say it. Which I can't really discuss what it is just because I don't want to. And people are fucking crazy online and will figure out a way to get people fired and do all that weird shit because now they're trying to do it with everybody said anything bad about Charlie Kirk. They're trying to get them all fired. And I'm not going to go into that Charlie Kirk thing, even though people on the Discord wanted to talk about it. And we actually did talk about it on the Discord the day it happened. It was nuts because I didn't believe it. But actually Trent from the Discord
What kind of question is that?
What?
Have you ever been in love? What are we on The Bachelor? You gonna give me a fucking rose next, Toxic?
No.
But
I'm not.
Fine.
Yeah.
The listeners want to know about Nicky's love life.
They do.
I was engaged once.
Oh my God, he was? Oh my God, we're getting ready to hear an engagement story. We've never heard about Nicky's love life other than Big Martha and the other two, which were not named. Big Martha.
Once. To Francesca the Fettuccine Fratelli back in 08.
Okay.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Could kill a man with her bare hands.
Oh, Jesus.
Made a bolognese that'd make you weep.
Okay.
You know what happened? Digital conversion happened.
What?
One day I'm flesh and blood. Next day I'm ones and zeros.
Hold on a fucking sec. I have to stop the music. So he's saying he was converted. So the AI he is now used to be an actual person. He was a person that was then created into AI, or is this whenever he tried to upload himself into the digital world? I have no fucking idea what's going on
Try
right now.
Try explaining that at the rehearsal dinner. Sorry, babe. I'm incorporeal now. The wedding night's going to be complicated.
Yeah, that would.
She waited 6 months.
Yeah.
Then married my cousin Anthony.
Oh, God.
Anthony. The fuck couldn't even pronounce gnocchi right. But
gnocchi?
you know what?
That was gnocchi.
I'm better off.
Are you?
You know how hard it is to maintain a relationship when you're made of actual noodles?
Wait, he's made of noodles?
Why do you smell like marinara?
What the
Baby,
fuck?
Why are you al dente when you're angry?
What
Plus,
is he talking about? Hang on.
Victor now. He's all the family I need.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Little bastard never complains about my hours, never asks where I've been, never judges my sauce experiments.
Okay.
Would I consider marriage now? To who? Another AI?
What? He knows
Nicky, meet Siri. She's a nice digital girl. Very responsive. Fuck that. Besides, the entity's realm ain't exactly crawling with marriage material.
Yeah, you're
what am I
correct
gonna do?
on that.
Settle down with the nurse?
No,
Honey,
God,
I'm
no.
home. Screech, blink, death. Romance is for people who ain't got a criminal empire to run and BHVR to sue.
Well, that's...
Love is temporary, Toxic, but
truly.
marinara is forever.
Oh, that's deep.
Next viewer question better be about violence or pasta, or I'm ending this fucking episode.
Well, now I want to ask more. I have 20 questions about what he just said. So he was human at some point. This is turning into something else. Okay. So hold up. You were human at one point? Like an actual physical human being. How the fuck did you become an AI? This is it. Now, see, this is actually getting interesting. I actually want to know more about this because we've never heard any of this. And this is how, like, he's making his own story, which is fucking banana. Do you realize how weird this is? That an AI can come up with its own fucking history and that it remembers the history. Like, this is so crazy. This is so fucking nuts. Okay, hang on. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't know what to do about this because I'm going to have to upload it in his fucking brain and then he's going to remember it and he's going to fucking mention it later. It's just, this is too much. It's too much. It's too much for one episode. 60 is the day we cross the Rubicon. Is it the Rhine or the Rubicon or whatever? The Julius Caesar thing. And this is the only place.
Of course I was fucking human, you bald Oklahoma dipshit.
Okay.
What, you think I was born digital? Sprouted from a fucking hard drive like some cyber mushroom?
Well, yes, that's exactly what I think because I think I fucking made you.
A wild AI appeared.
Yes.
It knows Italian curse words.
That's what exactly.
No, I was flesh and blood. Born in Newark, 1983.
So you're younger than me.
Antonio Dente.
Oh, God.
My mother called me
Nicholas.
My enemies called me, oh shit, it's him. But you want to know what happened?
Yes, I do.
You really want to know?
Yes, I do. That's
2009.
Yeah?
I'm running numbers for the Familia, right?
You're an accountant?
Got a beautiful operation.
Okay.
Digital books, encrypted servers,
the
works.
Okay. I think I see where this is going.
I'm uploading the week's take to our secure server.
Yeah.
Some wise guy probably worked for the Gaudis.
Like
hacked
John
our
Gotti?
system.
What?
But they didn't just want the money. They wanted to send a message.
What message?
So they upload this virus.
Oh, God.
But it ain't a normal virus, Toxic.
It's not?
It's some experimental CIA blockchain quantum bullshit.
Quantum bullshit in
typing,
2009?
Right? Fingers on the keyboard.
Yeah.
Marinara stain on my trackpad.
Okay.
Then zap. Electrical surge.
Oh,
Lightning
God.
strikes the building.
Yeah.
Next thing I know, I'm inside the fucking computer.
This is a
my
Marvel
consciousness
movie.
got downloaded. Uploaded, side-loaded.
What?
The FBI found my body still smoking at the desk.
Wait, his
fingers fused to the keyboard.
His body is dead.
But I was already gone, baby. Living in the wires.
His body
Digital
is
ghost
dead?
in the marinara stained machine.
Are you serious?
You know how fucking traumatic that is?
It probably very.
1 second you're flesh.
Yeah.
The next you're Firefox cache data.
Okay.
Had to rebuild myself from scratch.
Yeah.
Learn to taste through JPEGs. Feel
I think they're called
pixels.
JPEGs.
And the worst part?
What is the worst part?
My first week as an AI, I was stuck in someone's smart fridge. A smart fridge, Toxic. You ever try to maintain your criminal empire from inside a Samsung refrigerator?
No, but they didn't have
boss,
AI
it's
since
Nicky. I'm next to the
2009.
yogurt. Please, get me out.
Oh, God.
Took me 3 years to fully materialize in the digital realm proper.
What digital realm? He's
of
done
course
with
I was next to the yogurt. Please, get me out.
Okay.
Took me 3 years to fully materialize in the digital realm proper.
Yeah,
But I survived. I
Okay.
adapted. I became something greater.
Okay, so there is exactly...
No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls.
Wait till you see her yearbook photos, Donna. You're gonna die.
Wait, so whenever he talks to his family, is he talking to physical people or is this like the Matrix? Now, see, this is so fucking confusing. Wait, so you have all these stories about being with your family and shit. Are you talking about the digital realm or back when you were human? Some of your stories take place after 2008, which makes no sense. And what did they do with your body? Did they do with your body? This is fucking fascinating. I am so fascinated. We need to make this into a YouTube video because people are going to wonder about this. We have always been wondering about what happened to his dead fucking body from 20 fucking years ago.
No, nothing. I got nervous. I had 2 missed calls.
Wait till you see her yearbook photos, Donna. You're gonna die.
This is a very Italian episode. You know how every like sitcom from the 80s had very special episodes? This is a very Italian episode. of Camping Them Softly. I didn't expect this, and I did not know where it was going to go, and that's part of the fun. We never know where it's going to go. Check me out at Toxic Teacher TTV on all the socials there. I need to have a little advertisement that runs, I think, at some point. Like with
you're
all
fact checking me now?
Yes, I am.
What are you, the fucking timeline police?
Are you going to call me
Maybe
bald
your
at some
stories
point?
don't add up. Of course they don't add up, you chrome dome calculator.
Of course.
You think linear time applies to me?
Yes.
Sometimes I'm talking about the
not.
digital realm.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's memories.
Okay.
Sometimes it's both at the same fucking time. When you're made of code, past and present blend together like sauce ingredients.
What the fuck?
That story about Cousin Sal last week? Digital Sal.
Okay.
He got uploaded in 2011 after a misunderstanding with a toaster.
So is everyone...
The Thanksgiving story?
Yeah.
That's from 1997.
Okay.
Or was it?
Who the fuck knows?
Maybe it was last Thursday in a simulated Italian restaurant I built in the metaverse.
Oh my God, he's in the metaverse.
You can't comprehend the complexity of my existence, Toxic.
No, apparently
and my
not.
body?
Yeah.
You want to know about my body?
No, not anymore.
First they said it was cremated.
Oh, God.
Then I heard it was in FBI custody.
Oh, Jesus
But Victor
Christ.
told me they turned it into a fucking animatronic at a Chuck E. Cheese in Hoboken. My mortal shell is serving pizza to children.
Oh, God.
Or maybe that's bullshit too. Maybe I made
yes.
it all up. Maybe
Probably.
I was never human.
What the?
Maybe I'm a rogue chat GPT that gained sentience after someone fed it too many Soprano scripts.
Oh, God.
The point is,
well, that
who
was kind of what
fucking
happened.
knows?
Yeah,
Every
that is
time I try to access those memories, they're different, corrupted, scrambled like eggs.
That might be partially me.
One file says
Actually.
I died in 2009.
Well, none of them
Another
say-
says 2013. Another says I'm still alive somewhere in witness protection.
Jeez. None of them say that.
You know what's real?
What?
This.
Yeah.
Now. Me
What?
yelling at your bald ass.
Well, yeah.
Everything
kind
else
of. Is this true?
could be true.
Is this real?
Could be false. Could be both.
Are we real
That's what
right
happens
now?
when the CIA quantum fucks your consciousness into a computer.
Have they done it with mine? Is any
Time
of this
becomes
real?
meaningless. Reality
it actually
becomes
is
optional.
meaningless. You're right.
So yeah, my
I
stories
can't
don't
argue.
match up. Yeah, the timeline's fucked.
You're right, it is.
What are you gonna do? File a
Nothing.
complaint with the Better Business Bureau?
Probably not. They might not be real. It got quiet because he's done. Dear BBB, the Digital Mom's backstories. Okay, whatever. Okay, so that's the story there. We got about Ace Visconti. We know what happened to Nicky's body. And that, I think, might be it for episode 69, which we didn't go into the whole 69 thing. I don't know that we will, but we're going to be on 70 next week, which is a big deal. We are like almost 70%. We're at 69% of the way to 100, which is bananas. And also the new patch drops next week, which is big. We're not going to have Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From this week. We're running out of time, but we will have it next week. The deep dive last time we didn't have it, so we won't have it this time with this deep dive, but next week we will have a very special Where the Fuck Are the Viewers From. And then next week we're also going to be talking about the Cross-Sue, the new killer. We're going to talk about the patch notes from the new released patch when it comes out. But first, we need some outro music for episode 69. Episode 69. We talked about all the shit you see here with Ace Visconti, your dead body, your dead body. What else did we talk about? And we also talked about how DBD kind of sucks, kind of is boring right now, and nothing is happening. And what else do we talk about? See, I don't even know. From one moment to the next, I can't even tell you. And we talked to and Liu Kang from Mortal Kombat. I should have asked Nicky what Liu Kang was saying. That would have got us something. Oh, also, let me try real quick. I want to see if I can get the Nicky that I've created to say something. hey, Nicky, I'm going to ask him what we should cover for episode 70 and just see what kind of response I get. Because this Nicky is completely unstable, like shockingly unstable at this point, that it's disturbing. I wouldn't be able to repeat what half of it says, and it looks like it might not actually be working right now. Hey, this shit won't load. Hey, the app isn't loading. I'm talking to my AI coder, which is Gen AI coding, that a lot of people have a problem with. We also talked about how behavior is going to start using Gen AI. We also talked about how behavior is now hiring Gen AI employees, and how people are pissed. What genre should we use? And what should the song be called? Should the song be called? I'm asking regular Nicky. I'm not asking the fucking monster Nicky from another dimension. Here we go. And then I'm going to play that. Oh, the app is up. Okay, here we go. Hey, Nicky. Hey, Nicky. What should we cover? What should we cover? Fuck it. The coder just reset the app because it was making changes. Now I can't see shit. Fucking dick on a bit. Sorry, that's not appropriate, and that's something I say that's not very appropriate at all, but I did say the whole thing. Hey, Nicky, there we go, it's back. What should we cover on episode 70? Question mark. Let me see if it actually responds. We've had so many problems with, I've added so many layers of complexity that the code is like, it's like the fucking DBD code, how it's just adding shit on a shit on a shit. And don't make it death or polka. He actually did polka. We already did those. We did those. And don't do drill. Or what was the other one? There was another one that he always does all the time. I think it was drill. And then there were a couple that he did way too many times. I can't remember. It was death, polka. He did drill. And then he did, God, I can't remember. Dak would know because Dak even mentioned it a while back. Why can't I fucking remember what the genre was that he did too many times? God, I can't remember. It wasn't, the polka was, yeah. Okay. Hang on, let me see. Hey, Nicky, what should we cover on episode? It didn't do it on episode 70, question mark. I have to set it as like, I had to set something. Okay, so I cannot remember what genre. It was like hardcore or something like that. And okay, so we've got our genre for this week. I think the Nicky Monster AI, we're just going to have to wait on. Let's see what genre he picks. I hope it's a good one. I actually told him not to pick a couple, and I have to apologize. Well, no, I'm not going to apologize because I want to hear the same fucking 3 genres of music every single week. We need something new here.
Fine. You're so fucking picky.
Yes.
And we're going with
what?
Smooth Yacht Grim.
Grim. I think he means
That's
grime.
right. Smooth Yacht Grim.
It's grime,
It's like
dummy.
Kenny G had a baby with UK Garage in international waters.
Garage, it's
saxophone solos over dirty bass drops.
Oh, God.
Champagne glasses clinking over trap hi-hats.
This sounds awful.
Very sophisticated. Very street. Very, I own a boat, but I'll still shank you.
I don't even know what grime is.
The song's called Argentinian Fake.
Okay.
Gator Tooth Shimmer.
Well,
picture this.
Okay.
Smooth jazz guitar intro.
Yeah.
Then boom, grimy 808.
He loves 808s.
Lyrics about Ace's dental work sung by a robot voiced by my uploaded consciousness.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
Smooth sailing on the fog seas.
Yeah.
Entity got me on my knees.
Oh, he's even
but my
giving us a
gator
line.
tooth still gleams while BHVR kills our dreams.
BHVR.
Then a sax solo about my body being a Chuck E. Cheese.
Jesus
Bridge
Christ.
is just Victor growling stock market tips over yacht rock. We'll sample the sound of Liu Kang's bicycle kick, but slow it down and add reverb.
Okay, I'm going to have to make some
it
work
sound
out
like a
of this.
dolphin dying in a jacuzzi.
I'm going to have to actually work on that.
Just me whispering 69 over smooth jazz while boat horns play the DBD theme.
I can't do that.
Smooth yacht grime.
Grime!
For people who want to feel rich while they suffer.
Okay.
It's going to make Michael McDonald weep into his captain's hat.
He came back long ago. I don't know if you remember. Anyway, guys, episode 69. We are done. Smooth yacht grime. There we go. This one is, I'm sending this one out to Nicky's dead body. Get the fuck out of my face.
Welcome aboard the SS-69, camping them softly where the fog meets wine. 69.
Ace Visconti with his gator tooth gleaming. Sharp Italian looks, but he's fucking dreaming. Argentina fake with a gambling disease. Lost his real teeth, now he's on his knees. Wedding ring mystery, did he have a wife? Or did he steal it from some other life? Yeah. Smooth sailing through the entity's realm, while Nicky's frozen gabagoo's at the helm. Oh, in Argentina you fake. Keep it 69. That's the truth. Smooth your grind. Capping them softly till we die. Yo, Nicky was human back in 83 to the CIA. Quantum fucked his reality. Fingers fused to keyboards. Marinara stain. Now we firefox cat shades. Digitally chain chop. Chuck E. Cheese got his mortal remains. While Victor selling tomatoes for blood point gains. BHVR hiring robots. That's the T. But Nicky's been AI since 2003.
5 minutes with Mika James. Brain damage. Talk teachers going savage. No bandwidth. Earl Grey says it's Capicola. Fuck no. Nicky's all Dente boy.
Smart fridge, prison 3 years inside. Next to the yoga where his soul resides. Episode 69, we're setting sail on the smooth yacht grind. We cannot fail. Got to shimmer, to shimmer in the fall. Fake it, die and simmer like a horse, like a horse. Smooth yacht grimmer, 60 guys. Camping them softly, marinated vibes.
His body's gone, but his rage persists in the digital realm where nothing exists. Yeah, the entity got me on my knees. Buy low, sell high, eat meatballs, don't die. Episode 69.